That's just the way it went. Huh? That's just the way it went. Huh? That's just the way it went. Huh? That's just the way it went.
Houston, Texas, and Minute Maid Park. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. Okay, all set to go. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. And the pitch. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
4 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And a curve misses outside. Packed house here at Minute Maid. And the pitch. And a ball evens the count.
2-2.
And that's in the dirt. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And the batter now, Masataka Yoshida. Swinging a foul straight back.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
The 0-1 in the air to left center. Dives, can't get it. It's a base hit.
That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He powers that one out of here. His second home run of the series, and now they're out in front. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now batting Tristan Casas. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Late with the swing there.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Throws to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Puts it away for the out. 2 away down. Check out the Red Sox lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kawhi to kick the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And towing the slab here, Cutter Crawford.
Some people wonder if he was tipping his pitches last time out. He was getting hit all over the ballpark and being hit hard. Today, we look for him to make an adjustment and be on the attack side against these hitters.
Bottom of the first. And the batter now, Kyle Tucker. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now 1-1. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Righty delivers. Swings through that high fastball.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now, number 19. And first offering is fouled off. Crawford, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Strike 2.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connected on pitches like that.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Up the middle. Story sends it over to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. That'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These guys can find themselves back in this ball game.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros get a run back here on the solo shot. And this is now back here at Minute Maid Park. Second inning set to go. Here's the veteran shortstop, Trevor Story. Hard hit right side. Sends it to first. And a quick out, number 1. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And stepping in for Boston, Heriberto Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Late that time, and it's strike two. Red Sox leading it by 2 here in game 4. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Pena over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Two outs, bases empty. Connor Wong will hit next. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Wong goes 6'1", 28 years old. And he was a third-round pick back in 2017. 2 down, nobody on. Bounce to the right. Altuve handles it. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here in Houston, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Now batting Max Kepler. Just missed. The Red Sox up by 2 here in game 4 of the ALCS. And that one pulled foul. The 1-1. And a foul ball. That missed inside. 2-2.
It's a good take.
That one misses. Full count back. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And that one fouled off. To short, could be 2. Steps in the bag for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And a foul ball. The Astros down by a pair. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 0-2. He goes down looking. So the Astros lead 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now batting Jarren Duran. Valdez back to work. That's inside. And that's ball one.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that's down. A base hit. Man at first. And now it's going to be Masataka Yoshida. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Check swing of the first pitch. Look down to third. And he held back according to Rusty Valentine. And the 1-0. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Inside, just missed.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Devers in now. Takes ball 1 off the play.
Wow.
Red Sox by 2. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And strike 2.
1 and 2 is the count.
And another ball. 2 outs. In the dirt. And now it's 3 and 2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Outside.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. The next pitch misses. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Valdez. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
This to center field. McCormick has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. Back here in Houston, here's the veteran first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The line of the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Hit in the air, left field. He's got it. Now the third baseman. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. And foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. Fights it off. You'll see another. Man at second. In the air, right field. Hernandez on the move. Makes the grab for the second out. Here's Jordan Alvarez. 0 for 1 so far. And there's the strike. Hoskins at second with 2 down. Next offering is down low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Left-hand batter waits. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. What a play. Inning over. 1 left for Houston, and they trail it 4-1. Fourth game of the ALCS. So stepping in for Boston, Vaughn Grissom. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here now the Red Sox DH. Enmanuel Valdez. Struck out swinging his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. The pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 1-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
That one missed. And that's too high. Here comes the pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Ripped to short. They get the force, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom 4, Jose Altuve up to hit here. And he deals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Devers throws on to first. 1 up, 1 down. And here is Yainer Diaz. In there at the knees for a strike. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Kepler in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Not even close there. And that's ball two.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Right through there for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering is downstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one hammered. That's back. And it hits the fence. Headed to the plate. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit.
When you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now here is Chas McCormick. Kepler leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hard hit left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Now, Jeremy Pena struck out looking at his first at bat. And that one clips the corner.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
One out. Runners at first and second. On the ground, 2-ball. Story flips it for one, and that's 2. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 4-2. Back here in Houston, here's the catcher, Connor Wong. Valdez back to work. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely, it's a leadoff double in the fifth.
Waste no time there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
So the batting order turns over. Jarren Duran digs in now. Strike one. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Activity in the Houston bullpen. J.P. France appears to be getting loose. Belak getting cranked up as well. And it is 2-1. Pickoff move to second. And he's back safely. Runner at second, nobody out. Kicks and fires. Squeezes it. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, I'll say it's kind of a baffling at bat right there. Not one he's going to feel good about at all. Just way too aggressive at the first 3 pitches, none of which were actually strikes. Then he gets caught looking on the 4th one that was in the zone.
If you're going to go up there hacking, you have to be prepared to battle the entire at bat.
Devers, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and Devers is set down. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Rhys Hoskins. The right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Astros just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Got him. One out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, a former All-Star, 28 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015.
That's the ball.
Ball one, no strikes.
1-0.
Wouldn't chase that time. The Red Sox leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. The wind and the pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Into center. Should have this one. And he makes the catch. 2 down. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. Tries to get back and save. Outside corner, there's a strike. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. 2 outs. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. So the Astros lead 1, still down by a count of 4-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, J.P. France.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a foul ball. France, he's made a name for himself as a very effective reliever, but not really what you expect from a bullpen arm these days because he's not out there racking up Ks. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Dylan Coleman getting ready to go. Alexander, a left-hander, also throwing.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right-handed reliever. And base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He tries to go down and away, and the plate covered completely. A laser shot.
Here's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom, 1 for 2. Foul ball there.
I think it's the deception and his ability to change arm angles and slots and give hitters different looks within one at bat. They're never able to get comfortable, and you only see him once. A lot of times he has success.
The 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Here's Trevor Story now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out to short, Pena. Off balance feed, there's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
Hernandez up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Laser could be extra bases. 1 run's in. Story rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. The relay in there. He's safe. It's 6-2.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
So 2 down, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. In the dirt. Now the tag at 3rd, and they got him. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. Now a 6-2 ball game. And we're back. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. With the right-hander back to work. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez going back. And he can't make the play. And he's into second with nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's outside. 1-0. No outs. Runner on second. And here it comes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Man at second. Oh, great grab on the dive. But no chance. That's an infield single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
On the ground, a short could be 2. The throw to second, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
2 outs, base is empty. Chas McCormick getting ready to hit. That's to third. Whips it to Casas. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, an error, and no one left on. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Red Sox 6 and the Astros 3. Back here at Minute Maid Park, we go to the top of the 7th, and here's the catcher, Connor Wong. And a pitch. He was late there, strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And another ball. And that one is lifted in the air. McCormick makes the grab. 2 down. 2 outs. Base is empty. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. That one ripped. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Pitching change here, Josh Hader.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
There's Rafael Devers in the box. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Hader. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
1 strike.
And there's a ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting.
Ouch, that one got him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
So 2 on with 2 away. Next to hit, Tristan Casas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Late here in game 4. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. The pitch. This to third, Devers. Slings it across, 1 up, 1 down.
Now back, first base.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Fastball for a strike.
Going 1.
Hoskins pushes it foul. The pitch. swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the lineup flips over. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Kyle Tucker. And there's the strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Bounce to the right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the Astros put down in order. Astros are down quietly. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Vaughn Grissom. Hader back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Dylan Coleman up and loosening in the pen. Alexander also. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 7-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
And stepping in for Boston, Enmanuel Valdez. Center field. McCormick makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Trevor Story. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Swings through that one. 0-1. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history. Not close with that one. 1-2 the count. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. The shortstop takes a ball.
2-2.
Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 3.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And the pitch. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. One gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And at first, Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. First offering misses badly for ball one. Now snap throw to first. Story back into the dive. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. One run across to the frame so far, and we're in the top of the eighth. Out towards right center field. McCormick sizing this one up, and that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brennan Bernardino.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Number 19 at the plate and takes high there.
1-0.
Nice grab. Throw to the pitcher. Nicely done for the out.
Number 44.
Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros. First pitch misses. In the air, left field, and it drops in. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Altuve, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now let's see if they can string something together and make it a little more interesting.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Nope. Ball.
Just off the outside edge, and now it's even 1-1. Two on, 1 out. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Kicks and deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
2 on, 2 outs. That's down and in.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Wouldn't chase that time. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. 2 left on. We're through 8. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Scott Alexander. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And he deals. Trying to bunt his way on. Picks it up with a bare hand, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. And at first, Masataka Yoshida now at the plate. Grounder might be 2. Altuve to second, and to Haskins. Double play.
I think 4, 6, 3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And it's... We head to... Josh Winkowski gets the ball now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Whips it to Casas. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And down to shortstop, Jeremy Pena. First pitch just misses. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. One out, base is empty. That one to first, and it goes just foul. On the ground to the left. On the run, sends it over to first. And just one out remaining for Houston. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The Red Sox leading by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. Pulls that one foul. Got him. And that'll do it.
Well, we can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
Shot come from Coach Outlaw taught me the beef method. Balance, eye contact, elbow room, follow through. See, that's what I was taught.
The final line score for our ball.
This is it.